this is affecting my mental health, this is doing this, like everybody. So if I be making fun of it, every single thing they blame their mental health. Well, I can't come to work today, mental health. So hello guys, today is World Mental Health Day, and today is 10th October, World Mental Health Day. And there a lot of people say I have mental health, this is affecting my mental health, this is doing this, like everybody. So if I be making fun of it, every single thing they blame their mental health. Well, I can't come to work today, mental health. So but today I want to talk about one leading cause of mental health issues in our society. It's everywhere. It's like, let's say it's like a pandemic, it's everywhere. So what I want to talk about today is none other than drug use. Drug abuse among young people is becoming really, really alarming. The rate at which young people abuse drugs, like, it's something that can we have to really tackle this. It's something that if we don't tackle right now, like in the nearest future, it will be very, very bad. I'm talking about people, young ones using drugs. Sometimes you might think, okay, it's just when they get to university that they start using drugs, or when they get to higher institution. But that is a very big lie. It would shock you to know that even right there in primary school, even in secondary schools, those young people start using drugs. I think the average age for drug use, the average like for starting drug is 12 years old. Now imagine your 12-year-old child taking substances. So this video, making it for especially for parents to look out for their kids, to know what is happening in their kids' life, because I've seen some people that had drug issues, and most of them, before their family discovered, it was already late. Like some time ago, I met this parent and I was so proud of him. I was so proud of him. Recently, young people who go to university, the way they like, I don't know, at 15, 16, someone is already in the university. So you can imagine that person is very young and impressionable and can be easily influenced. So this particular father, he's an intentional father. So I'm going to use him as an example. He observed something. His son was not with him. His son was in school in another state, but he's someone that kept tabs on his child. Okay, he said the first thing he noticed was his academic performance in school started dropping. This is a child that is very, very sound academically, someone that is intelligent. You can say that he's intelligent. Then all of a sudden, his grades started dropping. So his dad was like, "No, there's something is wrong." Then he continued his observation. Then he called whenever he calls him on video calls, his son looks unkempt. Like he will be like, "This is not my son that I know." So he wasn't like at peace. He wasn't like having it. So he waited for his son to come back. When his son came back, he started like talking to him. Are you using? No. Are you doing anything? No, no. He was denying, but the father was like, "So what is wrong? This is not my son that I gave birth to. This is not the person that I sent to school. So what happened to you?" So what he did was he took him for a drug test. When he took him for a drug test, the boy tested positive to cannabis. Cannabis is weed, you can call it marijuana, pot, whatever. So this young boy, he's just I think 19 or thereabout because he entered school quite early. So when he tested positive for that drug, the father was like, "Okay, what happened? What you said you don't take anything, you don't smoke, you don't take drugs. So what is this?" It will shock you. It will really shock you. Do you know the answer the boy gave? The boy was like, "I don't smoke it. I use it to make indomie." That means he used it to make noodles. So can you imagine like how ingrained this is? You might think it's something simple. It starts small, but if it is not contained, if it is not stopped, it becomes something that will affect someone for his or her lifetime. It becomes something that will affect that child into adulthood. Like, I don't see anything good in drug use. And this drug use is causing a lot of mental health issues among young people. Really, as a parent, I think I'll address this video to parents and every other person that is taking care of a young person and any other person that is a guardian to a young person. Observe your children. Observe your children. Like, that is the first step. If you know your child, I think every parent that is a good parent know their child. You know how he or she behaves. You know everything. Now it's left for you to know when changes occur and to trace that change. Like, trace it, follow it bumper to bumper. Don't give it space, because if you give it space, oh my god, you don't want to know what will happen when you give it space. So follow that child when a change happens. Follow it and get to the root cause of the problem. Don't just shout at the child, don't just scold the child, don't just curse at them. Find out why they are behaving the way they are behaving. That is one. Another one is know your child's friends. Like, know your child's friends. This is not about like holding your child, not letting them, make friends, keeping them at home, locking them up. No, that is not going to solve your problem. Because when that child gets any atom of freedom, they're going to experiment with everything. So it's better you allow them to associate with their mates, allow them to make friends, let them bring their friends home so that you know who your child is hanging out with. In that way, you know their friends, you know when they start making friends that are not it, and you know what to do at such times. Finally, take action early. Take action early. Like, if you find out your child is taking substances, take action early. Some people they feel ashamed. Some families they feel like, how can my child, me of all people, my child be an abuser of drugs? How can I even start talking about that? Especially for fathers. Yes, fathers, they feel so hurt, they feel so like disappointed. But instead of showing disappointment in your child, instead of telling them you're disappointed, instead of discouraging them, verbally abusing them, the best thing to do at that moment when you found out is to take actions. Take the child for a drug test, find out what he or she is using, then take him for treatment. You can take him to a hospital for treatment or to a rehab, so that for counseling sessions and some other processes that that child needs at that moment, or that young adult needs at that moment, to be able to overcome that phase of their life. And it's better you find out early, seriously. It's better you find out early, because the earlier the better. The earlier, the more effective the methods of treatment, the earlier the easier it is to be able to stop. So I think I'll stop my video here. This is World Mental Health Day. And more importantly, take care of your mental health. You don't ever know when it is. Take care of your mental health, please. Yes. If something is disturbing your mental health, please just take a break. Take a break. Do not let anything disturb that mental health, please, because we need you in good condition. Anyway, I think that is all I have to say for this video. And yes, I will make subsequent ones. Yes, I will have to make subsequent ones, especially on the issues of drug abuse, because like I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot, and oh my god, it's not funny. Anyways, till then, I'm your girl, I'm the young one, and I'm wishing you a great day. Do have a great day. Spread the love. Don't spread hate. Love. Love. Let love lead today. Bye.